Welcome to Resident Evil 4. And I'm so happy that I'm going to be playing this absolute classic again. I've picked it up on the PSN store for a really good price and a fitting game to be playing in the Halloween season. This is one of the best action-adventure games ever made, I would imagine, and the best Resident Evil in my opinion. So I may return to the original remastered Resident Evil at some point, but as you may have seen in the videos that I did there, I really was completely stuck with the idea of puzzles. At least in this one, I have a better idea of what's going on. So let's start and see how it looks, how it plays, and how much of it I actually remember. We'll just look at the options, of course. We can put the vibration on, why not? And we can adjust the brightness up because that'll make it easier for everybody to see things on the video. Let's just start with it, say, there. Don't want the motion blur. Remind myself of these, but there is a kind of tutorial along the way, so I should imagine we're going to go to normal.
Resident Evil 4.
$1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
Yo, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the President's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the President's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Well, I have to say that actually they've done a really good job in making this, importing this for the PS4. I'm sure it'll look just as good on the Xbox One. It's really nice. And it's just as I remember, very drab palette. That was one of the things that really impressed me about, or does impress me about Resident Evil 4, this opening as you go into the story, the drab kind of palette, this bleak looking landscape. And I'm just going to get accustomed to the controls. Kind of finicky, very finicky targeting system. I don't think I can control the sensitivity of the controllers. Let's see if I can do that. Controller setup. No. Okay. So, I have to get used to it again. It's kind of over. Now, shooting the birds and stuff drops items, and of course all the items are very important. Let's see, how do we reload? That's the map. Just X. Okay. It's a very stilted way of walking, which really adds to the tension when you're fighting creatures. There we go. And you can only reload when you're aiming. So there was a little bit of inconsistency in the story there, because he began by saying a girl that looks like the president's daughter, and then seemed to suggest that it is indeed the president's daughter when he spoke to his compadre on the radio. And that compadre on the radio, the way they presented that is very much like Metal Gear. So yes, very... I have to try and get used to the controls. Now, is there a bird's nest up there? Because I seem to remember that bird's nests give you good items. I think that's later on. So I can use the diagonal buttons, but I'm actually trying to use the joystick. The cursor keys on the left of the gamepad also do movement. use for the knife. It's got this very jerky kind of way of moving. In fact, I'm so used to using a independent camera, but in this game perhaps it's not wise to use it most of the time. Just use the controls like this, and then when you stop you can look around. So it's something I'm going to have to get used to, because if you do both it seems to slow down the movement.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Oh! Headshots.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
¡Allí está!
Let's go upstairs. Try and buy us some time. What's in here? Okay. Now, there's no map to tell you if you've got enemies coming towards you. Very tense because the camera angle is very deliberately awkward, or the motion of the camera, I should say, is deliberately awkward. So now you can hear noise. What I'm thinking of doing. Can we jump out? Oh, you can see them out there, you see? Can I do a headshot from here, through the window? I don't think I can. One way to find out. Oh. No, I don't. Yep, that's that one. Very pernickety. I'm not going to jump out just yet. Could shoot him in the leg. And then when he's down... Ah, there you go, there's one down. Oh, didn't really mean to do that. Run. So at least I have some space here. There. Oh, missed. If I remember right, even later on you get better weapons, which are more stable, things like that. Village in Spanish, pueblo, or town, little village, little town. I hear a dog whining. And we have a save point up here. Oh, and the classic green herb. And luckily, we don't need a typewriter ribbon. Well, at that point, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Tune in to the next episode to see the ongoing adventures of Leon as he searches for what he hopes is the president's daughter. Ciao for now.